What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Goshen's Games. Welcome back to another Sword Art Online Alicization Rising Steel video. I hurt my finger. Thank you so much for joining today. Today we're going to fight Kirito and Mr. Steal Your Girl Eugeo. I don't know why I keep calling him Steal Your Girl Eugeo, but I'm you know what? I'm gonna call him that from this moment forward. That and Yu-Gi-Oh! That's his title for both of them. So anyways, we're gonna fight them on level 80 today. Now, I did have a bit of a problem when I first started fighting them. I don't know what it is. Maybe just like you get into the moment of things and you kind of just forget that, hey, you might be able to do something, but like you're so distracted, right? You get so focused and so distracted that you completely forget, right? You completely forget about some of the mechanics that are in the game. And I know I'm not the only one who does that. Like, you're so focused on something and you're like, oh my god, I need to beat this. Let's get into the fight and we'll talk about, I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about in that fight. So let's go ahead and get started with this level 80 fight. Which, I think one of the things for me, it was intimidating because of the fact that there's two characters that you're fighting. It's like you're fighting Kirito and Eugeo at the same time. I want to say Yu-Gi-Oh! You're fighting them both at the same time, and to me, it's kind of intimidating. So, the reason why it's intimidating for me... Oh, I have this on auto. Take it off of auto. No, take it off of auto. I just screwed up right now. Oh, Jesus, that just screwed me up. Hopefully not too bad. Anyways, because auto doesn't use your enhanced skills, which just is stupid. Anyways. The thing is, it's intimidating because you're fighting two characters, right? And then the fact that Eugeo does provoke on your character, so you can't attack Kirito, and then Kirito is the one charging up to do his incarnate attack. Well, here's the thing, that like I completely, because I got so focused on that, the fact that I couldn't target Kirito, like it slipped my mind the break mechanic, right? So the way the break mechanic goes, the incarnate gauge is a party incarnate gauge. It's not a character specific incarnate gauge. So that kind of like, it slipped my mind. And it wasn't until my live stream where people pointed out, they're like, hey, remember, it's a party incarnate gauge. It's not a character specific gauge. So if you break, it breaks Kirito. I'm like, oh, that's right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start charging up, and we'll go ahead and fight this event. Now, I only have one break character. You only really need one break character, because if your characters are high enough level or they're geared enough, then they can tank the fight. So actually, I'm gonna go ahead and stay because I'm charging right now. So let's get a little bonus charge. Alright, cool. Bonus charge and extra damage. Alright, so now I'm gonna break, and I only need to break just that little bit amount, right? So just enough that when he attacks, it's only going to do 50% of the damage. And then I can tank that. And then I can heal with Lifa. So you always want to bring a healer in this, because it's an AoE attack, so he's going to hit everybody. Right there. So he's going to hit everybody right here. So we tanked it, right? Now the other problem is that they're going to do back-to-back-to-back attacks. Now, if they constantly attack the same person, then I don't survive, and then I'm kind of screwed. Like that right there. Boom. Leaf is dead. Now, it doesn't happen all the time. It's random, honestly, on who they attack and stuff like that. Now, I'm not entirely screwed because I can do this without Lifa. But, you know, having Lifa does help, at least a little bit. But I'm going to keep Tisei here alive, because she's the one that's actually going to be doing most of the damage. So we're gonna do this. Okay, so now with Yuki, I can do her heal, which I'm tongue-tied, which will raise her evasion rate on top of everything else. So it's a big heal, so that's always a good thing. Now with Alice, I can just assault. Alice she's gonna tank everything to a degree. I mean, Eugeo does extra damage on her, but she'll still tank. And she hits Kirito pretty damn hard. But what I want, more than anything, is to build my gauge up. and get Tisei to do her incarnate attack, because she can one-shot Mr. Steal Your Girl Eugeo. We're gonna keep charging. So we got 3 charges going on. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna spread the damage out. I am gonna spread the damage out. Here we go. Boom. Keep going. Almost there with the full incarnate gauge. Almost there. Alright, so here we go. He's gonna start they're gonna start charging up. I think he's gonna start charging up again. Who are you gonna hit? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Eugeo's a tank, by the way. If you guys don't know that. He has the highest HP out of all the characters. Alright, Alice is fine. We should be able to end it here. So I'm gonna go ahead and assault. Yeah. I'm gonna assault. I was questioning myself for a minute. And now I'm gonna do the incarnate attack with Tisei here. She's gonna kill Eugeo, and hopefully on the follow-ups we will knock down Kirito enough that we can kill him in the next turns. She does so much damage in this fight, it's ridiculous. 48k. Granted, mine's limit broken 3 times. Just keep that in mind. She is limit broken 3 times. Alright, so Eugeo's dead. Now we're just gonna go ahead and assault Kirito here. And we should be able to finish this fight. Not in this one, but in the next couple rounds. Or maybe we do finish it here. We'll see. We'll see. Final attack. It's an all-out attack. Bro, Tisei is the MVP of this fight. Oh, they're done. And there we go. Defeating them in 1 round. Now, little tips here. Okay, so let's give some tips on team building for this fight. So now that you saw me do this. So team building for this fight. 1 break. That's all you need. Alright, so you just need 1 break on this event. You want to be at least level 70 or above. Alright, level 70 or above. Make sure your characters are geared with armor and weapons. Alright, don't go in there without any armor or weapons. If you don't have any armor, run this event. The equipment creation event. Run this event. It's free armor. Okay, so on here on the level 80, if you run that event, you can get 2 of the armors and then 1 of the rings. Okay, it doesn't matter if they don't match. You will still get extra HP, extra magic, and physical defense, okay? So you want to grind those out, fully limit break them, level them up, and I think their max level is 40, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to check it right now just to be 100%. Now, my characters don't have it fully maxed out on levels, but that's because, like, the characters are limit broken, and I can kind of get away with that a little bit. But right here, Eugeo, max level 40. Alice, I have her with her gear level 40. Everybody else, they're still geared. Level 10, level 10, level 10. So as long as they're geared up and they have weapons to do extra damage, you'll be okay in that regard. So 1 charge, bring 2, or sorry, 1 break, bring 2 charges, and a healer, an AoE healer, because they're going to be doing AoE attacks. AoE healers, so like Ronnie, Selka, Sachi, Lifa. Any one of those 4 would be good healers. If you can bring a secondary healer, that would be fantastic as well. So like Eugeo would be a good secondary healer. Not Lifa. Yuki, as you saw, she's a self healer, not secondary healing, but at least she can heal herself, so that kind of helps a little bit. If you have Tisei, you want to keep Tisei alive to do the big attacks, okay? Because she's the one who's going to be killing Eugeo, and everybody else will kill Kirito. So keep that in mind when you're in this fight. Another quick tips, I guess, would be make sure that you're chaining your charges. All right, so you only have 1 break, but chain your charge attacks. And the reason why you want to chain your charge attacks is because you'll get a little bit extra damage and actually not a little bit extra damage, a little bit extra charge, but you get more damage. Not a little bit extra damage, more damage. If at all possible, when you're doing your charge attacks, if you can chain to Tisei, she's going to do even more damage. But the thing is that turns are based on their speed, so keep that in mind when you're moving forward as to where your character will show up as far as their speed goes. My team, Leafa's typically first because she has the fastest speed, and then everybody else. But with that, I hope you guys found this a little bit informational as far as how to defeat this event on the level 80 fight. It's not that hard. I think Volo is probably harder because you have to have more breaks for Volo. But other than that, it's not that bad of an event. It's a lot of fun because these events require strategy, and I really like that. And I hope they keep that moving forward, and I hope that it gets more difficult moving forward because I love games that have strategy. So hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, all of that stuff. Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay cool, guys.